a smaller portion of a greater project that I envisioned actually last summer in 2010 in my studio at home. And I envisioned this idea of what it might feel like or be like to fill an entire space wall to wall with all of these smaller portraits. And just, it would be this overwhelming display of expression and figures. And so this is really part of a project that I see myself continuing for the rest of my life, or until I get bored with it. And it's the reason it's titled Panorama of Expression, quite literally, is due to its presentation and its exhibition in a gridded format. Let's see here. Usually I paint older men, and that's been my forte, that's been what I've been doing. And now this project is interesting because I've started actually painting women as well as children, and I don't, it's kind of a new avenue for me. So also these works are, the people that I paint, I only paint people whom I know, they're friends and families. And I consider this almost like a family, and then within the family there are these smaller units that comprise the larger family. Like people are, for instance, my mother and father, my sister, and I have another one of my father here. And then up top are a group of people that I met at Pete's Coffee in Brookline, Massachusetts. You have Ingrid and Daisy, and people are positioned in a way to kind of create these small, represent this connectivity between these group of people here. So also, when I'm painting, usually initially I was painting this in a very grotesque nature, and now it kind of vacillates between grotesqueness and, what's the word I'm looking for? Honesty, I say. And this vacillation reflects the comfort I experience with the individuals whom I'm painting. Actually, some people, it's understood that there's a little bit of manipulation going on. Some people I can push a little further than others, get them to be more exaggerated or more playful, and then others are very, rigid, and I have to kind of be sensitive to that, because I obviously, the main thing is I want to paint this person, and I don't want to push them too far. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm a little nervous because I was on the speaker. I just want to make sure that I cover all the key points. Let's see here. So, also, the individuals also represent different phases of my life. So they're that's also how they're exhibited. And some of these people I'm really not in contact with any longer, and then some of them represent my life here in Boston, part of my life in Vermont where I lived beforehand, and then my family and all of that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that pretty much covers it.
Also, I think painting for me is, so I only paint those whom I know, and for me it's almost a futile attempt to kind of slow down time, and it's because I'm highly sensitive, or recognize the fleeting nature of our existence, and so the act of painting these people whom I know is kind of a way to slow down time and spend more time with those individuals. And I seek solace in humor, so really underlying all of this is this very serious, frightening thing that I'm feeling, but I try to confront it, or I try to, I try to deal with it through humor, and that's pretty much the basis behind my work and this specific project, so that pretty much winds it up.